I would pretty much be awake till my body was tired or my mind was tired enough to where I would pass out. It'd be like 50, 60 hours before that happened.
I've read books, I've watched TV, just lay there with the lights out waiting to fall asleep.
For hours upon hours every night, the world outside pitch black. Many veterans are struggling, hoping if their eyes are closed just long enough, they can somehow manage to get a little sleep. But eventually, it's too late. A new day has to begin.
My brain is at such a combative state, would just pretty much override all sleep, and I'd just be laying in bed all night just staring at the walls.
And with the new night crawling in, for many vets it's a cycle that starts all over, with little remedy. 30-year Army vet John Schuler has been fighting insomnia since serving in the Gulf War.
I'll have those, surreal, feel like you're right back in whatever.
Likewise, Dwayne Kessler has been struggling with dreams since his second deployment to Iraq, fearing sleep could bring about a flashback.
It's stuff I saw and stuff that I learned about, things that I'm not ready to try to face and fix. And until that, I don't see much chance of me actually getting over the insomnia.
And then there's Aaron Forrest, a vet who says his close bond with service dog Harvey has inspired him to become a veterinarian.
He's priceless, pretty much essential to my livelihood.
But suffering 4 traumatic brain injuries while deployed to Afghanistan, Forrest says it's been a battle to complete his classes because of a fractured sleep cycle. He says reading books is like trying to see words at the bottom of a pool.
He's still getting lectured by the school about falling asleep.
Aaron says sleep-deprived hallucinations mean wife Stephanie has to drive him everywhere. There's no way he can be behind the wheel of a car.
It looks like things are moving, even though I know they're not. I have seen shadows in my peripheral vision and things run across the floor.
This is a problem. We've got to address it. We can't address PTSD unless we also address the sleep issues.
John, Dwayne, and Aaron are all working with Reverend Jody McCullough of Soldiers and Families Embraced, a Clarksville counseling program for active duty soldiers and vets.
The numbers are pretty staggering. We're looking at somewhere between 48 and 54% of all people who've deployed in the last 13 years coming back with insomnia or sleep issues.
And McCullough says with that comes an urgency. A study released by the nonprofit RAND Corporation has claimed soldiers getting less than 6 hours of sleep a night were more than 3 times as likely to have attempted suicide.
The old warrior ethos was, sleep is a luxury. And that has shifted completely.
Dr. Brett W. Logan of Fort Campbell Sleep Medicine Program says these lab rooms analyze sleep patterns and breathing problems.
We watch them sleep overnight, taping 16 electrodes to them, which measure all the critical parameters of sleep overnight. So we watch their brain waves and their eye movements and their respiratory efforts.
Logan says treatments are determined from there that could include cranial electrical stimulation, acupuncture, yoga, or deep relaxation therapy. VA Medical Center officials say they're using therapies encouraging sleep at consistent times, not using those periods as times of worry.
And then there's also the cognitive piece, addressing the thoughts and the beliefs that may be interfering with someone going to sleep.
It would be nice sometimes to have that straight sleep that I hear people get for 6 to 8 hours and they wake up and they're refreshed.
But still trying treatments, medications. John, Dwayne, and Aaron say what keeps them going are those who stay close, even in the hardest moments.
Can't afford to leave my family out like that. Failure's not an option. I have people counting on me to do whatever I need to do to keep going. So, it's not an option to stop.
In Clarksville, I'm Forrest Sanders, Channel 4 News.